Right now I'm in Flatwoods, West Virginia, and this is the Flatwoods Monster.
70 years ago, the U.S. Air Force investigated over 12,000 UFO sightings, and one of those was in Flatwoods, West Virginia. You've definitely never heard of this place, but at the time, many people in the area claimed to see something fly across the sky and then crash land. And this was the most accurate picture of it. This sparked a ton of different theories. Was it a witch? Was it an alien? Was it a ghost? What was it? It became extremely popular, but what did those people really see? And why did the U.S. Air Force investigate it? Today, I'm going to find out what really happened and what the Flatwoods Monster actually was. The first stop was where they had all the information, evidence, and hopefully full story. The Flatwoods Monster.
Oh, look how big it is. Okay, so we're already learning some things. 3 fingers. Look at this scale. That's actually, well, I guess, yeah, it's right there too. Like, how do they know it's red and green?
So we went inside to meet one of the workers, and she told us basically the full story of what happened with some evidence, I guess you could say. It all starts on a dark evening on September 12th, 1952, when a group of 4 boys were outside playing at Flatwoods Elementary School. All of a sudden, they see a bright light flash across the sky. They then freak out, go back to get their mom and dog, I guess, for some reason, and then they go to the crash site.
And then they all saw the creature.
Say that this smelled like death and like sulfur, and there was like scorched trees. We have a piece of the tree.
Oh, I've heard that on like.
Oh, no way. That's actually really cool. Yeah. We have like actual. We have the evidence.
We got a lot of good information already, but this is when we found out how they got the description of Braxy, aka the Flatwoods Monster.
This one right here is the same picture of the poster, and that was the artist like one of the original artist renditions.
Interesting.
So this is like probably the most accurate. And she was one of the people that
Yeah,
saw
she
it.
was the parent, yeah.
Yes, this description is from the original site, but she had her own theory, and we would find out a lot of people in this small town had their own.
Do you personally believe that it was real and that there was...
I personally believe anything is possible.
Yeah.
To me, it seems very mechanical. You know, it doesn't seem like that might not be its full body form. Whatever it is underneath.
So
Yeah.
it's like
all
it's
of that.
a suit.
Like an armor.
Well, I guess anywhere else we should go that's like super good for the Flatwoods.
A place called The Spot.
The spot.
That would be a good lunch or dinner spot for you guys. That's close to the
I heard
location.
about that. Oh, it's right by the location?
Yeah.
Dude, as we're looking at all like the pictures and I guess the interpretations of these, like some of them, look at this. This looks like armor. Like I see what she was saying. And then this one too. There's some that look like, it looks like mechanical, looks like a robot almost or like a vehicle. But then there's others that are like this. That looks like, I would say that looks like some sort of witch or something. I'm thinking 100% saw something in the sky. Sounds like multiple people saw that. And that's like possible. But the figure, like, I don't know.
It does not look squished. But it was standing.
Oh, they have a Lego Flatwoods Monster.
Yeah, it's not very good though.
Cut that out.
With that, we definitely now had some story and leads to go off of.
Ethan said he thinks he knows 100% what it is.
I do.
What do you think it is?
What is it?
So explosion, fire, laws, they're shaped like a rocket.
If the rocket exploded, then they wouldn't have seen like a
Why would
rocket looking figure.
Why would the rocket be levitating?
There was definitely still some confusing things about the story that didn't add up. Like what exactly everyone did after they saw this insane creature. So we went to talk to more people to clear that up and find out hopefully more leads that could point us to what really happened.
Would you happen to believe in the Flatwoods Monster?
Flatwoods Monster,
Yeah.
yes sir.
Have you seen anything weird here? Or?
No.
What do you think it was?
I honestly don't know. Said they seen something and weird stuff happened to them afterwards. So
Weird stuff happened to him afterwards?
What happened to them?
there was people had some different illnesses and stuff that were around the site supposedly.
Oh, weird.
Dang, I didn't know that.
There's something out there, boys.
We need to fact check that though, because that's a crazy claim.
Yeah,
But if that's true, insane.
Source, I made it up.
Hi there.
How are you doing?
If you have any questions as you go through, just holler at me.
Well, we're just making a video about the Flatwoods Monster, actually.
She's not in right now, but one of our really good friends, it was her aunt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. And when they saw it, they were like, what the heck, you know? And they took off to go call the sheriff. But when they called the sheriff, he was in a different part of the county and couldn't come. So then they went back up to the crash site. And by that point, it was gone.
We
Yeah.
talked with someone who said that people got sick afterwards.
Yeah, they got like weird diseases, but we don't know if that's true. That was
have
some
you heard-
random
have you heard
guy
something?
we talked to.
No, in fact, that was the one thing that was on the Discovery Channel that I thought was really awful, because they lied about that too. They said, well, even the dog died. Well, yeah, it died 13 years later. Like, it was sensationalizing the reaction to this lady and the kids and how their lives were demonized, and they were like blah, blah, blah. And nobody disbelieved them because they were honorable people. And their drawings, like the lady drew what she saw.
Yeah.
Now, she said there was antennae sticking out of it. It didn't have arms.
Oh.
So it now has grown arms. I was actually here about 2 years ago, and this guy walked in and he saw the light streak over. A lot of people saw it across the sky, but it wasn't coming down. It was coming from south to north. And it went at least 3 counties that we know of that it streaked
Flew across the sky.
And not surprisingly, she also had her own theory about what really happened. And this one, I think all of us were on the same page.
I have no authority in this or anything. I'm not an expert. But I do know that our government brought in an awful lot of scientists after World War II from Germany that were doing a whole lot of experimenting. So if they were experimenting with something in this area and trying out different craft styles and they got away from them, there's footage of a UFO sighting right downtown here that took place about 5-6 years ago. My friend Janet and my son were sitting out front when this thing showed up and was hovering right over the courthouse. It wasn't
What
big.
shape was it?
It was just this bright light, but we don't know what it is. They're just like orbs of light that just show up.
So there's a chance we see something then, I guess.
So we basically got the full origin story as best as we could, got a lot of people's theories, including our own, but we didn't really have any solid evidence other than some burned wood, but we had gained tons of leads. First, the spot, where the crash actually happened. Secondly, according to the people in the county and the nearby counties, there have been lights in the sky seen as recently as just a few years ago, so we're gonna go look for those. And then finally, the National Archives in DC, which had something called the Blue Book Project. This is where the Air Force investigated over 12,000 UFO sightings. It used to be classified, but then they declassified it just with a lot of blacked out stuff, so you can see some of it now, but only in the National Archives. So we started by heading to the spot.
What's the first question you ask an alien? What planet did you come from?
You gotta like figure out how we're gonna communicate in the first place.
What if it just like sounds like a normal American dude? It's like, yo, what's up?
That would be interesting.
Could it have been an alien abduction? There was
Andrew,
three
we've
or
been
four,
past this.
There was 3 or
there
4
was
kids
no-
left,
There was
and
4.
just like they got abducted, I was abducted by Groovy Gavin. Please send help.
All right.
I'm currently in West Virginia. Please help me. I can't contact the authorities. They took away my.
Oh yeah, this has no arms.
So it's like a levitating rocket.
Yeah, like came down and it was like.
The sound it made was like.
Have you seen Elon?
The rocket went like.
So all we knew is somewhere near this restaurant called The Spot on the hill was where the crash happened.
Okay, so basically we can't go up there, and we don't even know the exact spot. They just said it's like close to this, and yeah, it's some other dude's property, and he doesn't like people going up there. So I have my drone to hopefully see. Okay, let's see. Huddle around, boys. Okay, so this is the mountain.
Oh, there's some fallen trees over there.
I feel like they would have decayed though. It's probably more than fallen trees. It'd be like, oh, this is really gonna be disappointing if we can't find anything. I don't think actually we will though. Like it's 70 years later. I don't know why I just thought about.
snowing and stuff.
Yeah, this is not.
When are we gonna find some shouties on one of these trips?
Shawties aren't real, bro.
That's the most fictional.
The most fictional being of them all, bro. A good goth girl.
I don't know if we couldn't find the crash site or if it was even there anymore because it was 70 plus years ago. So we waited till later that night to move on to the next lead.
The shapes, the lights, whatever these things are, have been seen across 3 counties, which is the county of Flatwoods, obviously, the Flatwoods monster, county of Sutton, and then the county of Gassaway. But the goal, obviously, would be to get a picture or video of these lights.
Dropping us off some random place in the middle of West Virginia.
Not random. Gassaway and Sutton.
Bro, what is this, bro? I got no idea where I am. And it's freezing, and now my socks are getting wet. Is there like a spot? Like we're looking for lights, I guess?
Farewell. Don't let the flaccid wood monster probe you.
Alright, now I'm alone. So we're in downtown Sutton.
So Gavin told us to watch for the lights in the sky.
All right, guys. So while Andrew and Tommy are diddling themselves, I got a telescope.
Dude,
wait, this is really small.
Oh, we did get that shit from the Walmart toy section.
Shh. No.
One thing that's nice about this is you just get to sit in silence, you know? You just get to get way out in the middle of nowhere and then just be like, just exist. No lights yet. No lights yet. But I found out that I'm kind of in the middle of the town right now, so we gotta go towards the forest. More likely to spot the monster there. Oh shit. This goes hard. Need to get that.
The sky is looking pretty dark tonight, looking pretty black. So if there was to be a light, we'd see it for sure. I don't even. Oh, let me set up the telescope. Let me finish that bit.
And it turns out the only monster that we found was the white monster.
I can't even see that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is real good stuff right here. Oh yeah.
You're not seeing anything, dude.
Oh, I see something.
Stop capping.
I see something.
Stop!
Shit, that shit's huge.
Stop looking at my ass!
Something scary right there. Take a picture of that. Necessary for the preservation of that entity, then it'll happen, right? So, oh shit. I found it. Here's me in the...
I didn't mention this earlier, but there's a bunch of these Flatwood chairs that are apparently the size they saw the creature in. But other than that, we weren't finding anything in the sky until Tommy saw something.
Alright, this is weird.
But yeah, we didn't find anything despite our peak setup. We're gonna go pick up Tommy and Andrew. We're gonna look, see if they got any evidence, and then we're gonna go to, honestly, the only place that has the real evidence, and I feel like is like the final missing piece in the puzzle of this story. That sounded cool as hell. But before going to the National Archives to see what information they had, Tommy did get a video of something weird in the sky. This is a little weird.
Yes.
I think it was headlights.
But yeah, I don't think it's anything.
I think it was a...
Tommy's video was interesting, but I think it was just car headlights or something on the mountain. I don't really think it was anything crazy. So we headed to the last resort, the National Archives in DC. If you don't know what the National Archives is, it's just basically the largest collection of files that I guess aren't on the internet, owned by the government, of course. Alright guys, we are at the final step of this, where they hopefully have information. They apparently have information on the Air Force investigating the Flatwoods incident. It's not a monster. We figured out it's not a monster. It's probably an alien or a ship that some government was using. What do you think it's gonna say in there realistically?
It was those crazy West Virginian mountain folk.
It was those crazy West Virginians. So just to get in, we had to first go through security, get name tags, then we went into this other room, and before we could start researching, we had to take a test.
I've been taking a test since high school, bro. I can't even read anymore.
I cheated on all my tests in high school.
Me too, bro, legit.
I feel like it, dude. I feel like it makes it feel cooler. You gotta like fill out this thing to go in the room to do research to figure out if aliens could be real. Today marks the day we're not just YouTubers, bro. We're bigger.
And now I think we're all approved to research, but we made a little oopsie daisy and we went to the wrong National Archives. I didn't know there were multiple. So we drove a good 40 minutes to another National Archives, and then we finally figured out where we could find the Blue Brook Project. We've been running all around, but we finally got where we need to go, which is the microfilm room. I guess that's where they have it. They don't have it on like printed out or something, I guess. And then we have the number. So if you guys ever want to look at the Blue Brook Project in the National Archives, it's this number right here. So we gave it to this guy. It took him a while to find it. He helped us set up the machine, which basically it's just on a really small film, and this thing makes it bigger.
Dude, this is actually so interesting. Like they literally, like, this is not online. All the information in here you can't look up. I didn't realize it's not just US. It's like, bro, they have Canada. Ethan saw China on here. Like they literally have 12,700 UFO sightings that the US Air Force investigated. Like think how much money that went into that. And like, bro, we're talking about like at least 100 million that was put into this to literally investigate unidentified flying objects. That is genuinely cool. Here's basically a bunch of different sightings of unidentified flying objects, UFOs. And here's like things it could be: aircraft, other unreliables, balloon. I didn't even think about that. It is like crazy that some of them though are just like insufficient. Like I just don't know. After seeing this, I low-key do think it's gonna be insufficient. I just don't think there's enough like information. Like how would they figure that out? Out of 12,700, there's one sighting that's in Flatwoods. I'm like a little bit surprised that it's on there. Like bro, the Air Force actually investigated this.
So it was a meteor.
Yeah.
Just a meteor. I feel like it still doesn't add up a little. So the story goes like the 3 or 4 kids see it, which that was a meteor, makes sense. And I think it could be crossing multiple counties, like multiple counties could have saw a meteor. But then it's the other half of the story that doesn't make any sense. They get their parent, that's fine. They go to see it, and then they see what? Like in reality, they would have just seen a meteor. Because yeah, it would smell like sulfur. And then what's even weirder and more unexplained is the part that they went to get the National Guardsman, and when they get back, it's gone. There's nothing. Like, surely if they found an asteroid, it would be an asteroid right there. But they didn't find anything? I thought the Blue Book Project would fully solve this. We definitely know a ton more, but the story still has a lot of plot holes. So what do you guys think? Do you think the Flatwoods monster was just an asteroid? Or do you think it could have possibly been something else? Guys, at 2 million subscribers, I'm collabing with the biggest paranormal YouTubers, Sam and Colby. It's getting close. Let's just spam the subscribe button. Get your mom to subscribe to me. Go follow my Instagram. Go subscribe to Ethan's podcast. What adventure, what mystery, what quest should I go on next? Comment down below.